But I think it's Paul who is doing a mystery. Who knows? Could be a magician, could be a strip, could be a phone.
This is a little poem about a doomed love affair, written by a gentleman called Oliver Wendell Holmes, and I know nothing about him. It's a sort of take on the mythical tale of Leander and Hero. Leander was this ancient Greek who swam the Hellespont, now known as the Dardanelles. It's the narrowest point between Greece and Asia Minor back in those days. And he fell in love with this virgin from the Temple of Aphrodite on the other side of the Hellespont. And it is said that he swam every night to see her across the Hellespont. It's a mile. Probably wasn't that wide in those days because sea level would have been lower, but that's another story. Anyway, sadly, one night there was a storm, like what we've had here lately, and her candle blew out. And he lost his way and was swept away on the tide. And mourning his fate, she threw herself into the sea the next day, as you do. Anyway, this is a more recent take on the story. God, can I see this?
I have 2.5.
No good. I've got eyes all over the place. Hang on. The Ballad of the Oysterman. It was a tall young oysterman lived by the riverside. His shop was just upon the bank, his boat was on the tide. The daughter of a fisherman that was so straight and slim lived over on the other bank, right opposite to him. It was the pensive oysterman that saw a lovely maid upon a moonlit evening, a-sitting in the shade. He saw her wave her handkerchief, as much as if to say, I'm wide awake, young oysterman, and all the folks away. Then up arose the oysterman, and to himself said he, sorry I can't read this, I guess I'll leave the skiff at home for fear the folks should see. I read it in the storybook that for to kiss his dear, Leander swam the Hellespont, and I will swim this here. And he has leaped upon the waves and crossed the shining stream, and he's clambered up the bank all in the moonlight gleam. Oh, there were kisses sweet as dew, and words as soft as rain. But they have heard her father's step, and in he leaps again. Out spoke this ancient fisherman. Ah, what was that, my daughter? It was nothing but a pebble, sir. I threw it in the water. And what is that, pray tell me, my love, that paddles off so fast? Oh, 'tis nothing but a porpoise, sir, that was a-swimming past. Out spake the ancient fisherman, now bring me my harpoon. I'll get into my fishing boat and fix the fella soon. Down fell that pretty innocent, as falls a snow-white lamb. Her hair drooped round her pallid cheeks like seaweed on a clam. Alas, for those two loving ones, she waked not from her swoon, and he was taken with the cramp and in the waters drowned. But fate has never metamorphosed them in pity of their woe, and now they keep an oyster shop for mermaids down below.